Hi, I'm Timothy Lee, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a couple things that you can do to save thousands of dollars over time. Now, before we start, like, subscribe, and share this content. Now, in previous videos, I've always been a big advocate of saving money, which is the easiest way of making money. I mean, simply rewiring your consumption patterns or your lifestyle is the easiest way of saving money. I mean, a person who can make a lot of money and spend a lot of money comes out to the same amount as someone who spends very little and makes very little. Alright, so the first tip is to buy non-perishable goods in bulk and when it's on discount. In this way, you're able to buy a lot of stuff of things that you already use anyways. Things like paper towels, tissue paper, toothpaste. These items don't really decay or perish anyways, so you'll always have them around and you'll always want to use them, regardless of your age.
Mr. Sausage, when will it end?
When will it end? When he stops drinking us.
Yeah!
And when he stops using us.
What did he do to you?
You don't want to fucking know.
And in this way, when you buy it in bulk and when it's on savings, you guarantee that, say for like the next 3 years of supplies, you got the whole batch on a discount. Instead of you, fumbling around, maybe buy this month's amount in discount, but next month you buy original price. So you're always spending here and there, ends up being a bit more over time. But if you just buy the whole thing in discount today, that works out better in your favor. The next tip is to use a Google Chrome extension called Honey. And what this extension does is that it finds all the promo codes in existence or is publicly known, and it pretty much tries it out for you. So you may be lucky and be online shopping, and this app will notify you that there might be a code out there that works and can save you money. For instance, recently I bought winter boots off of Hudson Bay online store, and I saved 20%. Simply because Honey notified me that there was a potential code out there, but it wasn't sure, so it just automatically tested it out, and great, I saved some money right there. The next tip is to use credit cards and multiple of them for different use cases. And what I mean for this is to have a credit card for, say, groceries, one for gas, one for flight tickets, one for dining out. And each credit card has its own ability to make more through cashbacks or through points in each different category. And in this way, you're able to maximize sort of your expenses by going out and gaining some money back in the best way possible or the most efficient way possible. And for myself, I use the President's Choice credit card or MasterCard. That's by Loblaws. And this way I'm able to maximize my cash returns from buying groceries, from buying gas, going to Shoppers Drug Mart, and just buying my typical things. The other tip is to watch how much you're spending when you're going out on friend gatherings or, dining out. A lot of the times people go out and see their friends. They're not really watching how much they spend because either they have to keep up an appearance or pretty much everyone just spends a lot. Everyone just wants to have a good time. Who wants to be the guy that's always watching over their budget, right? So I remember the last time I went to a very, very big group gathering, I was only expecting to use $20, but everyone started to buy drinks, started to buy all these, side dishes, all these community food dishes that it turned out to be like $80 per person. I mean, that's 4 times more than what I was expecting to spend on my own meal, at least. So it really does hurt, especially in that sense. And it can be a really big struggle because these can be really big amounts when you add it up over time, and it can really hurt your budget. And finally, the last tip is to think about your impulse purchases. And if you don't know what they are simply things that you sort of buy on a whim. There's not too much thought put into it. and sort of the time when you actually want it to when you actually get it is pretty short. But the way I like to think about it is, to know that a good impulse purchase was good for you is to think about how long you're going to use this product or how long the excitement keeps you going. For instance, I actually bought this TV on a sort of like an impulse purchase, but I personally knew that I would spend hours and hours and hours on this. So for me, even though it was like a last minute thought, but I knew that a lot of my days or a lot of my hours would be sort of put into this. So I'm going to make sure that I would get a really good TV because that's what I'm watching a lot of the times.